Hello everyone, Durran with Cage Automotive. So if you were to write a book, what would the book be about and what would the title be? And I got this question, somebody asked me this question here recently, and man, I paused. I was like, that's an interesting question. And so I thought about it and I came back and I told him, I said, I would call it Keep Moving Forward, Keep Growing, with a period of comma, whatever. And so what I mean by that is there's two main things that, and for my life, and I'm not talking about yours because everybody has their own story. But for me, like one of the biggest things is to keep moving forward and to make sure that I keep growing. And so what I mean by keep moving forward is, keep by moving forward is because we will all experience a lot of setbacks. I most certainly have. Some rough places, some people that I've lost, losing my father, things that personal things that I've done. Like I have done, I've done and had some serious setbacks in my life. But one thing that's helped is to keep moving forward because it's easy to go back. It's so much easier to just to focus on everything that you've done wrong in life. It's focused to just pay, just be negative Nelly and just like, man, if I would have done this, I could have been. But that does no good. Actually, all it does is waste time and you're ruining yourself. So what I mean is when you keep moving forward, you focus on, okay, I'm going to learn from that and where am I going to go next? That's what's important is like, what are you writing down each day to focus on where you're going next? So it's so important to just keep moving forward because if you stand still, that's just as bad. Because if you're looking backwards, rough. If you're standing still, that means you're not going anywhere. You're just sitting there like, well, I'm here. But if you keep moving forward, you're like, no matter what, I'm going to press on. Don't stop. You have to. So like I said, writing my goals down is really important. And then just getting in a routine is ways to just keep moving forward. But make sure you're setting your goals because you got to keep moving forward. God bless you, son. All right. The second thing, okay, is to make sure that you keep growing. And what I mean by that is staying a student of the business. Again, if you're not growing, you're going backwards. So what I mean by growing is reading books. Like me, I listen to audio books, but always keep growing. Like always stay a student. Like even the auto industry, which is where I'm focused in on, is like I'm constantly reading, I'm constantly studying, looking at trade articles, magazines, everything I can get my hands on to keep growing. Because if I don't, then my consultants will feel that. I mean, not my consultants, but the people that I work with will feel that. The dealerships, the clients, that's the word I was looking for. Wrong C word. The clients that work for me, they will feel it if I'm not always growing. So I have to keep growing myself. And the more that I grow and the more that I invest in myself, like I invest more in myself now, money-wise, than most companies do with their own employees. Most dealerships, maybe spend a few $100s a year on their employees in training. Well, I spend thousands on myself in personal development and training to help me keep growing. So, and investing in myself makes it so much easier to tell dealers why they need to invest in their people because I invest in myself. So again, ask yourself the question, if you were to write a book, what would it be? What would be the title? Because maybe you do end up writing a book. Maybe you've already written one. Good job for you. But I'm not saying I'm about to write a book, maybe in the future, but I'm still on my journey. But along this journey, the two things that have helped for me, and maybe it might help for you if you've experienced a lot of setbacks and loss, is to keep moving forward, keep growing. So I hope you received that. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. Take care of yourself. Keep moving forward. Keep growing.